Hello, welcome to the crafting table. We're back here with Farming Simulator 22, the No Man's Land playthrough here. This is October, year 4. So we started out with some pallet stuff. Now we're moving on to harvesting some grass. And I think, yeah, there we go. So we do some hay as well on the other field. So we harvested the two northern fields. Yeah, the northern fields here. The small one, we're turning that into silage, and the north one, we're turning it into hay because we have more silage than hay right now. And we want to start getting both kind of equally here to be able to feed the cows. And we're going to have so much hay and silage left over pretty much every single year that we can sell some off and still be kind of in the green, so to speak, with the feed for the cows. So now we're just balling it. I was gonna say balling it up into silage, baling it into silage. Ball it up and throw it away. So that's what we're doing right here. Just gonna bale up all this stuff and turn it into silage here. And then eventually move on to the hay field. And I had kind of some weird cuts here and there where I started doing this, and then I think I set a worker to it, and then I started doing something else, I want to say. And then I came back and started baling it, and then I was doing the windrowing myself and then baling it myself. I don't know, it was a lot of confusing. I think I was recording this when I was pretty tired, at least the October episode anyway, so things kind of jumped around a lot, so I had to try and clean up the recording through editing. Just dropping off what's left of the bales. I did a few trips, but this is the last one. And we're actually starting to run out of space in these little warehouses here. This one's completely full. Feeding the cows. They're kind of low on the food front, so we fed them and then refilled the feed trailer with, I believe we started with hay because hay is the lower percentage of the feed right now. And I didn't know this. I don't remember if I stated this in a different episode, but I think all you have to do is put hay and silage in, and you get total mixed ration. You don't actually have to mess with the mineral feed or the straw or anything like that. We're just doing the, what is that thing called? The mulcher. Back to doing some more of these pallets, and we get a lot of those, and we actually fill up that silo, or not silo, but that little shed as well. That storage area as well with all those. And we're doing some, we're liming some of these fields here. They've kind of gotten low, so we want to get those back up to 100%, or the perfect rating rather. That's one thing I need to buy too, is actually one of these lime trailers, or one of these fertilizing trailers to be able to do the liming, so I don't have to keep leasing the equipment and everything. Getting some more pallets, and we're just over halfway through the video now, so we're getting close to market day. And one thing I actually had to do was I had to sell some of my honey. And I sold the wool off too earlier than expected, just because I ran out of room and didn't have the ability to expand my storage, which I end up doing. I think it's between, I didn't record it, but I did it between October and November, I believe. Like once October was done, then I went and like kind of rearranged everything and situated all the bales, so I didn't have to like record that and take up a bunch of. I need to expand my storage space. Speaking of storage space, I need to expand it on my computer as well. So kind of trying to save space where I can for recording. So here we are selling some of the wool and some of the honey. And we actually get a pretty decent amount of money for this. Even though it's not technically the correct season to sell it in. And then I believe I go get some more honey to go sell. Yep. I tried to, I think it was at like 150 something, so I just took out basically like 30 or 50 pallets of honey. And it's still selling really well for the time frame. It sells better in, I want to say, February. Here's some more pallets. Just some more mushrooms and flowers and whatever other pallets, excuse me, I've generated again. Now we're going to go sell the mushrooms and flowers. I'm going to get a pretty decent amount of money for these right now too. That's pretty much every month. We get a pretty good amount of money for the mushrooms and flowers every month. Yeah. That's $42,000 right there. And some extra. 42,000 some extra. Moving the last bit of the pallets just before the end of October here. And now we actually have some room to put them in there. And then you'll see the new pallet storage system in November, I believe. If not, it'll be in December. But that is going to do it for this episode of No Man's Land. Again, October, year 4. And I'm pretty excited to see where this is going, because we're getting close to the time frame of planting grapes, and we are going to definitely try and take advantage of that since we paid the loan off. But thanks for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Till then, have a great night, everyone.